Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat podcast, your one-stop shop for daily Miami Heat content. My name is Amir. So we need to have a real conversation about the Miami Heat. So they're 32 and 29. They're eighth in the East, as usual. They are only 1.5 games back from the 76ers for the sixth seed. But once again, we are staring right in the face of the play-in game. And this would be the fourth season in a row, if the season ended today, that the Miami Heat would be playing in the play-in tournament. And if Miami wants to avoid that scenario, it's not going to come from magically becoming an elite offensive team or an even better defensive team, which we already know that's their bread and butter. They're a top 5 defensive rated team. Offensive rating, they're middle of the pack. So nothing's going to change with 21 games left. But what can change for this Miami Heat team is internal growth. And so who can be that X factor for the Miami Heat in the final 21 game stretch to help them avoid the play in? And in my opinion, I think the guy who can help the Miami Heat avoid the play in for the first time in many years is Kel'el Ware. So, Kel'el Ware, up and down season. He's been good at times. He's been okay at times. He's been amazing at times. He's been bad at times. So, he's kind of been all over the place, but I don't think he's been given a fair enough opportunity. He's not getting enough minutes. Rookie season, played around 60 games, averaged 22 minutes per game. Second year, he's playing 22 minutes per game still. I think he should be playing at minimum 26. Realistically, he should be playing 28 to 30 minutes per game. And the reason why I think is because when he does play, for the most part, he is playing impactful minutes and he's averaging in 22 minutes 11.3 points. The points are up, 9.4 rebounds. Rebounds are up. Shooting 40% from three is great for a 7-footer center. So that is serious production for a second year player who's still learning on the fly, who is not really has a consistent role. Sometimes he starts, sometimes he doesn't. So sometimes he gets 10 minutes, sometimes he gets 30. Like, it's been inconsistent, but he is developing and he's still impacting games. He can rebound in traffic. We all know that. He protects the rim. He stretches the floor. And when he's locked in defensively, making the right reads, the right rotations, the Heat's defense looks incredible. And lately, we've been finally seeing more Bam and Ware together. We know Bam wants to play as a power forward and doesn't want to play the center position. So this is where things get interesting. In the last 4 games that the Miami Heat have played, where Bam and Ware played substantial minutes together, they have outscored opponents by 84 points when they're both on the floor. So defense improves, offense improves, rebounding, second chance opportunities improves when you have Bam and Clout out there. So 84 points, that's huge. That's not just a coincidence. That's something Spo has to wake up and lean into. Like, again, let Kalel have his growing pains. Like, what are we even doing here? Like, we're stuck in the middle. We're stuck in purgatory. And you got to let Kalel figure it out and develop. And Bam believes in him. Bam even said it himself. He's like, when he's out there with me, I feel like he definitely gets better. That's your franchise cornerstone, the captain, saying a good thing about his teammate. And when those two can anchor, again, the defense together, Miami looks bigger, longer, more physical, more athletic, more disruptive, stronger on the glass. It's really a great thing to see. And another stat, which is interesting, is that the Miami Heat were 1-9 when Spo plays Ware fewer than 15 minutes, which is egregious. He should never play under 26 minutes per game, in my opinion. So that is telling, man. Like, yes, he makes some boneheaded plays and has made mistakes. Obviously, he's 21 years old, but you're telling me that when he's not playing over a quarter and a half, the Heat lose basically? Like, we need to figure this out. So I think he is going to be that true X factor down the stretch. Again, this Miami Heat team, it's always a grind. It's always a struggle. It's always difficult to beat a team. And if you're going to try to jump in the top 6 and avoid the play in, again, it's going to come from better defense, more rebounding, 3-point shooting, second chance opportunities. And Ware gives you that. Bam gives you that as a great front court duo. And I want to see a starting lineup where it's Andrew Wiggins, Bam, and Kalel in your front court. And then maybe Tyler and Norman Powell, or Norman Powell and Davion, whatever it may be. But we got a 7-footer shooting 40% from three. He has top five in rebounds, basically, and he's played 22 minutes per game. Like, if you look at the other four guys ahead of him, those guys are playing starter minutes, and he's not. So he's someone who I think deserves a better opportunity. And again, he's not perfect. He misses rotation sometimes. He bites on pump fakes and tries to block everything. He'll drift out of plays. Like, he'll look like low energy. But what I like about him is he does respond to coaching and to criticism, and he doesn't shrink away or fade away. So this matters in the stretch run. So 21 games left. Can the Miami Heat avoid the play in for the first time in 4 seasons? We'll see. Again, they're very close to the 76ers. I think they're also close to the Raptors. I mean, they're 3.5 behind the Raptors for the top five. Like, that would be incredible. But in order to win, one, they have to just try to play a little bit better offensively. Defensively, they've been fine, but offensively, they need to find a spark. Kel'el Ware could be that. Tyler Hero's only been back for 4 or 5 games, so we need him to step up as well. Bam Adebayo. Norman Powell's injured right now, unfortunately, but because he's injured, we need to figure something else out. And I think Kel'el Ware is someone that can help us both on the offensive floor, on the defensive floor, and I think he just needs to get more opportunity, man. So there needs to be stretches where Ware and Bam are playing together more than just a few minutes at a time. They should be playing like 20 minutes of the game next to each other at minimum, in my opinion. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I also just wanted to announce as well that I'll be writing for on SI, so it's Sports Illustrated, and I'll be covering the Miami Heat, the Orlando Magic, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Bucks, and the Pacers. And so make sure to check out my articles on SI. And I also specifically have an article about this topic as well, which I will leave a link in the description. So thank you again. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more Miami Heat content.